Welcome to Tour de Zwift, the big tour to explore it all. Time to check in. We're about to embark on a worldwide journey, open to riders and runners of all levels from all over the world. Tour de Zwift is the perfect chance to cross Zwift's most must-see places off your bucket list. 8 next-level stops, each with a distinct focus and a variety of destinations throughout. Climb aboard for a sightseeing tour like no other.
The first stop on your Tour de Zwift this year is Fay Flats. And we've got different destinations, all giving you the perfect road for speed and some unexpected landscapes. So let's go explore. My favorite of all the flat rides is a route that lets you burn around the base of an active volcano. What's not to love? Lava fields, Italian architecture, and even an underwater tunnel? And you can run around here too. I love the volcano flat. If sightseeing is what you're looking for, then opt for a visit to Old London Town. Big Ben, Tower Bridge, and the Mile are all waiting for you on Greater London Flats. Running in Paris at sunrise is something you'll never forget. And the Champs-Élysées can be a part of your Fay Flat stop too. But for me, if the volcano's not happening, the next best thing to do is to ride the 6 train around New York City's Central Park. It's hard to turn down a chance to explore the most filmed location in the world.
Hop on, it's time to be like a world champion.
Once a year, the whole cycling world stops and focuses on the World Championships. And on this stop of the Tour de Zwift, we bring you the opportunity to ride and run some of those rainbow-striped courses and see how they really feel. Richmond with the cobbles of Libby Hill and 23rd Street and the running routes on Fen Flats, or the Chocolate Box Town and alpine views of Innsbruck in Austria, both offer something for the World Championship tourist. But it's Yorkshire where I like to explore. The Victorian spa town of Harrogate, home of the Royal Pump Room, Zwift Draft House and 2019 UCI World Championships. It's a road you can run or ride all day and find something new every time you look. Sometimes sheep, sometimes cow, sometimes sun, sometimes rain, but always 100% Yorkshire. The names of champions are etched into the tarmac on these courses, so why not use that to inspire you and find your inner champion on this stop on the tour.
For stop 3, we'll take your adventure into the mountains.
Why don't we all take a nice deep breath? That's some nice fresh mountain air. When the mountains come calling, I'm always ready. And this stop is a climber's paradise. With the radio tower and the epic KOM on Watopia Mountain, and a taste of what we got to ride in the virtual Tour de France on Lorraine, you're spoiled for choice. And if running's your thing, you can find those vertical meters on Mountain 8 and Parked Peak. But for me, the iconic climb I love the most is the one on the Road to Sky. Rolling through the jungle at the start, the place where thousands pay cycling pilgrimage, the mountain rises up in front of you. The 21 bends of Alpe du Zwift are ready to be ticked off one by one as you ride through the Dutch corner and then on to the summit. But take a moment as you climb to drink in those views. And my favorite thing about riding in these mountains is once you reach the top, you can super tuck all the way down.
Get your cameras out, it's time for the scenic routes.
If you're like me and you enjoy taking the scenic route, then you're in the right place. Is there a prettier course in Caspat? This is incredible! The roads of the virtual Tour de France aren't just for the pros. They're for everyone. And this route is great if you like to explore and see what's around you. The Pont du Gard, fields full of hot air balloons, the marina and the Mont Saint-Michel. Whether you're riding or running, there's something special around every corner. But if you want to take a different scenic route this week, you've got options. Maybe you want to get lost in historic London. Or if you really want to get out in the wild country and explore, check out Sand and Sequoias. Roll through the forest, and if you're in luck, you might even get the chance to see the majesty of a desert night sky. Whatever you're looking for on this stop of your Tour de Zwift, go explore!
Stop 5 on your Tour de Zwift. We're headed for adventure on the after-party routes.
New York, New York. So good they named it twice. What a city, right? On this stop of your own personal Tour de Zwift, it's all about the after party. So these routes start flat until the very end where you hit a climb. That's the after party. After 3 laps of the park, the climb here in the city that never sleeps is up a beautiful glass road of the New York KOM. Up here, as the flying taxi cabs whiz by, I can't help but pause for a moment. What a view! I get it though, the NYC nightlife isn't for everyone, so we've got after-party routes to suit every taste. If you like 'em punchy, the iconic cobbles of Libby Hill in Richmond, Virginia is the place for you this week. And if running is your thing, then we have the perfect finish for you over in London town at the top of Box Hill. Finally, you can satisfy that burning passion for an after-party that goes on and on by taking it to the top of an iconic, active volcano. You won't get that chance anywhere else. But for now, I'm going to stay right here in the Big Apple, where I plan on giving some of those flying taxi cabs a run for their money.
Next stop on your world tour, rolling routes.
I never like to take it easy on myself, and as it's the 6th stop on the Tour de Zwift, I've decided to set the toughest challenge I can this week by tackling the rolling hills of the Innsbruck Ring. Innsbruck is a small city nestled amongst the Alps, and its combination of size and history make it a brilliant place to explore on 2 feet or 2 wheels. So follow me and I'll show you the sights. Rolling courses is what this stop is all about. And if Watopia is the landscape that's calling your name, then check out Watopia Flat. Or for something with a little Gallic flair, why not head over to RGV and spend some time in France dreaming of the yellow jersey, whilst turning a big gear through iconic French vineyards. If all of this isn't what you were looking for on this stop, then I have one last treat in store. A parkrun by the name of Flat Irons in New York City. However you roll, this stop has a little something for everyone.
Strap yourselves in. You're in for a bumpy ride on our next stop.
Stop 7, and it's time to hit the dirt. Welcome to the jungle. If you like to mix it up a bit, this one is for you. You can grab your gravel bike or your mountain bike. But either way, you're going to want to bring out the fat tires for the jungle circuit. It's a diverse and varied landscape here, with 3 routes to ride and 2 to run, if you want to scratch that trail running itch. Just remember to wave at the slot when you roll by. Perilous road bridges, endless waterfalls, and dirt tracks to die for. But all I'll say is, don't forget that mosquito spray. I'm gonna go bring out my inner explorer and get lost deep in the jungle. Wish me luck!
Let's round off your Tour de Zwift adventure with a city break.
It's the last stop on your Tour de Zwift, and I've saved some of the best till last. Classic city breaks in the 3 greatest cities in the world: London, Paris, and New York. Whether you want to run or ride this week, there's something for every taste. In the Big Apple, we bring you the 6 train for runners and the park perimeter for riders. Then, in the City of Lights, you can follow in the footsteps of Tour de France riders through the ages as you roll around the Arc de Triomphe, the Place de la Concorde, and over the cobbles of the Champs-Élysées. But you'll find me here in my hometown of London. For your final stop, run on the Greater London Flat or ride through some of the most famous streets in the world. A fast course by the name of London Classique takes you past Trafalgar Square and Buckingham Palace, so why not enjoy a traffic-free sprint through the heart of the city and take in all the sights. And that's it. 8 stops and a world of options, all in your very own Tour de Zwift.
We hope you enjoyed your ride with us and that you'll be back to enjoy what this amazing world has to offer again and again. This is Tour de Zwift.